My mother and father were in an accident before I knew what it was like to have a sense. Mother was pushed up against a wall by a car and she hasn't repaired from the damage since. Father had his ankle shattered by a forklift and he hasn't been able to manage shit. Coming from the bottom of poverty, the lottery was the only thing I could imagine winning. I said my mother and father were in an accident before I knew what it was like to have a cent. Mother was pushed up against a wall by a car and she hasn't repaired from the damage since. Father had his ankle shattered by a forklift and he hasn't been able to manage shit. Coming from the bottom of poverty, the lottery was the only thing I could imagine winning. Yeah, I was a lost kid with autism. Even though it was God-given, up in my noggin there was a whole hell of a lot missing, which made my mother and father's job difficult, but they pushed through the odds given to them with love and care and did not give up through what seemed like impossible obstacles that I was full of. It was not a joke or for the weak, but as the plot thickened they were locked and loaded to try to stop the motive of me not knowing any better. With every decision I thought to go with as a kid whose thoughts were slower, I swear to God, as a kid I felt like I had lost the controller to my life. So I was tunnel blind through the walk that I chose. I was a butter knife, I wasn't sharp and it was known they had to run my mind through the dark because it was closed. Wanted to run and hide because I couldn't control it. Feeling like the dumbest kid alive, and I didn't know what to fit inside as far as knowledge and experience. Because of the autism fucking my thought system up, logic wasn't the option, bruh. So nonsense flooded my head like a toxic drug. Honestly wanted to be dead, thinking about it I don't know how, I don't remember how screwed up I was so vividly. I just know not enough was enough for me due to my family not having a lot of luck. So when it came to us moving in public there was a lot of judgment, with me being locked in dumbness and it just spewed out like a faucet running. Always seemed like there was no way to stop it from coming. Now while this topic isn't funny, it's obvious that I was just a talking dummy. My mother and father were in an accident before I knew what it was like to have a sense. Mother was pushed up against a wall by a car and she hasn't repaired from the damage since. Father had his ankle shattered by a forklift and he hasn't been able to manage shit. Coming from the bottom of poverty, the lottery was the only thing I could imagine winning. I said my mother and father were in an accident before I knew what it was like to have a cent. Mother was pushed up against a wall by a car and she hasn't repaired from the damage since. Father had his ankle shattered by a forklift and he hasn't been able to manage shit. Coming from the bottom of poverty, the lottery was the only thing I could imagine winning. High functioning autism at 29 years old. It's quite the destructive job given for my years to own. But if I can do it, you can do it. I'll just give you my beer to hold. My whole life's been humid, fighting through it. Still, I do it alone. Through high influences that I grew up with, like Tech 9, and you know the guy, the mighty Inhuman, Slim and M. So I'm going to be fighting through shit like I was Stallone with this mighty blueprint. Like fuck your tiny new vision, I'm taking this home. You highly useless tiny humans, I'm consuming the most. Or grinding on fumes with the tiniest fuse. I am soon to explode. For the life of you humans dying inside because of a mental illness you hold. It's time to amuse you through the rhymes and the music that I write for you folks. While coming from dimes is a nuisance and running knee-high through the sewage of the fuckery life I was used to. I needed someone's guidance to move through it, but somehow I survived it with my screws loose. And then 3 years of my life boo-hooing in a prison cell with the guy staring at the wall, trying to cope with the hell inside my head because there was too many demons controlling the hellish ride ahead. And I didn't tell a psych, instead I rode along by the devil's side and bled through the obstacles that never died. And obviously I came out on top of those who said that I would not be shit. Well, I'm locked and loaded with lead. You cannot stop the flow, I got a spot to hold. I'm more than a guest, no more said. I got a monstrous hold on it like I'm corn-fed, born incredible. So this is for the autistic folks and the born dead, more or less. Not able to control what's in your head or the words said. I'm on a roll for your quest for deserved respect.